Hello. I'm gonna stick my finger in your face. Update info, and we need to. Or is everybody? No? Are we live? I don't know. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Anyone? Done. Go over here to YouTube and see. Oh, yes, it is live. Woohoo! But we're crooked, so we need to go like that. And we need to mute you. All right. So I will be with you guys shortly. I just want to make sure I got everything up and running. I'm going to blow dry my nails because I just needed to paint them. They was ugly. I got a lot of paint on them and stuff. Wait a little bit before I get started. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and fast forward. Because, yeah, the beginning is never fun. Alright, so those should be good enough. Went to Five Below and got some new nail polished. They actually look pretty good on camera. Alright. So let me get the camera flipped over. Unlock. Flippy. Alright. Oops. Oh, I almost forgot. I had my camera and stuff switched around for some other stuff. Make sure we can see everything and we're not going to fall out of the camera mount. Alright, so if you're at Five Below, they have this smoke and mirrors neon set. I got that today, and look what came in the back of it. A nice piece of foil card. We could probably do two 4 1/4 by 5s with that. How long is that? It's just a hair short of 12 inches. So yeah, we could probably make 2 cards out of it still. So that's going to be saved. But yeah, that's that one. That green. And then there's that one. And this one has a little bit of sparkle in it, and so does this one. And they stink. So if you're super sensitive to smells, these ones stink. And it's a weird smell. I don't know how to describe it though, but yeah. Couldn't decide which green to wear, so I put them both on. Isn't that fabulous? Alright. Just checking. Just checking. It is live, so that is good. Turn that one off. And there's Miss Brittany. Thank you for joining me today. How are you? To get started, as we wait to see if anybody else will pop in, I'm going to show off some happy mail. These first 2 are from the Debbie. Let me go find the proper name, because I've probably been saying it wrong all the time. Okay. Where's my groups? I don't know where to find groups on the laptop. There they are. Crafting with Debbie. That's what it's called. I am terrible. So I'm going to copy this. Copy. Hi, Jean. Yes, glad it's final. Today was so beautiful. It was like 40 degrees out. The wind was just right. It was so wonderful. Okay, so this Facebook group is Debbie J, and these are from her swaps. She's having a swap, and you can pick how many people you want to swap with. I just picked one person. So this one was from February. We'll start with January. January, I think, was the Valentine's. Oh, look it. She, if I'm not mistaken, she has a video on this. She did the watercoloring on the balloons. It's all heat embossed. It's very pretty. I think she watercolored it all. It's really cute. And it's a pink and it fades into a purple. So that one's super cute. Ooh, she made something too. Oh, look at all of her goodies. Haha, look at that. You can do the scan me thing. That's all of her social media. She's got some great stuff. She's got a new video out for doing, that's cute, pop-up cards without a die machine. So that one's a good video. I watched that the other day. And then this one is from May Lynn. She is also in Debbie's group. And this one was for our February, which was St. Patty's Day. Isn't that the cutest little elephant? And she did another little person. I don't know if that's the same person, but she colored it different. It's pretty cool. Very nice. Thank you, Maylin. I love it. There's a little note in there I'll have to read. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Susie. How's everybody doing? And then my lovely postal. I get two from Tracy because it was late, I'm assuming. But, I don't know if you guys watched Tracy Schultz on her YouTube. She did this and I said blues, greens. And yeah, that turned out so pretty. Super simple. Little shimmer in there. Wish you guys could see that. I mean, it's shimmering. It's pretty. It's so pretty. And then that one I think is the late one. And then this one came like a day after this one, but this one's postmarked a while back. Hi, Gloria. Ooh, this is cute. So she's got an embossing wood folder back here. This looks like ink swiping, alcohol ink swiping, and then an embossing folder, and it's been roughed up a little bit. It's super cute. Super nice. I'll have to read and see. Here's a good thing too. If you've got some texture and stuff you want to protect, just put a little piece of paper in there just to help it through the mail. And yeah. And then we can reuse this. We can use that for something else. So thank you, Miss Tracy. I love my cards. They're fabulous. And then this was a little thank you from our fabulous Nancy. She made these on the Catherine Pooler release on her video, on her YouTube. Isn't that the cutest? That paper is really pretty. And I don't have any Catherine Pooler paper. I just have the, you know, well, aside from the little bit Nancy sent me for the, what's-his-face. My printed paper comes from Joann's and Michael's. And then this one. Leanne Betts from Australia. Your Christmas card arrived yesterday. No joke. Oh, no, this is happy birthday. Oh, that's right. Our December swap was for birthdays. But that's how long it took it to get here. Isn't that gorgeous? And then this, I want to say, is of stencil And then the gooeys were foiled over the top. A little bit of ribbon, the little centerpiece here with some heat embossing. But isn't that just pretty? That foiling, so tasty. Cute little hand stamp there. Happy birthday. This ribbon, I love this ribbon. And it's all my colors. Look it, we match. That's sweet. And it works too because my birthday's in December. So, but look at the postage. Isn't that the cutest little post from Australia? So, Leanne, I need to post this in Facebook that I finally got it. It took a detour around the world. It finally made it. So, those are my little Happy Meals I've been getting the last few days. And we are going to make some cards today. Hi, Karen and Sandy and Sherry. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for the and yep, Gloria had her birthday recently. Saw that on anybody want a bug? Stinky bugs. I don't know why they think they can just come here. Shoe bug. Freaking look over and think it's a spider and about die. Okay, so I have been working on some stuff. I've been working on a ton of stuff. I shall not lie. I gotta quit like detouring. But let's see. Let's come here. I picked out some papers to go with my foils. Which one did you go with? You went with, okay, yeah. Working on some designs for my Etsy. And, let's see, Angelique. Thank you for stopping by. Hello. I hope I said your name right. So these foils, I'm really excited. I actually, not that one. That one, I don't know if you can get, but that's a discontinued that I have. But these, I can actually say you can go somewhere and get them. See, this one is a Crafty Critta. I guess I could have took them out of there. Crafty Critta. They are based in they're not in America. They're somewhere else. So they deliver to all sorts of places. You just gotta find out. And you can go to the Foiling Snobs Club on Facebook and into the affiliate links under Nancy and probably Tracy and everybody for these. So we have some H&H Supply, which is in America. And this one is Striations. And we've seen these all on Nancy's channel. But, whew, isn't that just pretty? So, and then this one here is by H&H too. And this one is the tie-dye. But it's like a brown tie-dye. Thank you, Cindy. Yes, the Crafty Critta is based out of Australia, which probably explains the little koala there. But I didn't want to misspeak. Be in the boo-boo. And then this one is an old retired company by Creative Visions. But I'm sure if you look for rainbow stars, one of these fabulous companies is going to have that. Okay. But do you want to see what I've been making with them? I had to do test runs to make sure they would foil good. Because, you know, spring is coming. The weather's changing. We need some butterflies to welcome in the season. Ooh, that looks really cool like that. Oh, and it foiled so nice. Now, some foiling, like, it foiled good, but it also, because there's specks and stuff in there, there's nothing wrong with that. You just Get a little soft brush and dust those little extra bits away, because they release a little bit extra. Oh, poo. It turned upside down. Okay, I'll work on that later. So there's one butterfly, and actually it foiled pretty good. See if there's anything I need to fix in my program. That one might be good to go. Which way is this one going? Okay. And then I did a couple that had more bigger areas, so you could use... Oh, look at that. Hi, Maureen. Well, you're not really that late. It's only 14 minutes, and the first, like, 10 minutes, I was just yammering on. Yeah, so that one did some nice big areas. So if you want to use a chunky foil that has more texture and stuff, those should foil pretty darn good. I'm liking that. With a little bit of room to color on that one. Ooh, something caught funny in my... So I have a little bit of squishing. I'm not sure what caused that. But it... I'm not sad about that. That'll still go out. And it could be just because this is the first part of the roll. I didn't like snip off anything. That was a brand new roll. Some loose little foily bits. Just dust those away. Ta-da! And then we have like this perfect foiling. Yeah. There we go. Fabulous. Oh, I love that. And I love this little, it's very subtle, but it's really cool, that tie-dyed bit. Okay, and then this is the Crafty Critta one. Ooh, look at that. That one's going to be a fun one to color. That one actually turned out pretty good. Isn't that pretty? That one's gonna look good in reverse too. I think they all are. I mean, look at that one. Can we see the... So when we go to double foil these are gonna look really nice. Except maybe this one. This one I might not double foil because of that right there. But yeah. So these butterflies I'm working on. There's a couple other things I want to do so that if you choose to cut them out on your Cricut, you will have the options to cut it just like this. Cut the silhouette so that if you do any paper piecings, you'll have the back piece for it. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be like a 3-part cut file, or just foiling, so then you could do the whole area foiled too. So that should be in my shop this weekend. I am doing a serious sit down in my Etsy shop and loading some stuff up this weekend. Hi Jen, thanks for stopping by. Thank you, Cindy, for saying nice custom design. These were fun. In Illustrator and other programs too, you can do a mirror image. So what is done on one side is exactly done on the other side. And then you add more layers to do like snowflakes and stuff to do the mandalas. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So I've got some papers all picked out for them. And I think we're going to start with this one. And just to do something simple, what I did, because this is a chameleon. Oops, get over there. since this is a chameleon, it's got the purple, it's got the green, it's got the teal, it's got so much in there. I just picked a paper that kind of has the similar properties, the purples, the pinks, the greens, and then an accent to help pull it out. And what we're going to do, I have my card bases all set in 8.5 by 11, cut down the long ways, 4 1/4, and then folded at 5 1/2. So I have my card bases ready. So all I need to do is decide my layering. Okay, so my base is 4 1/4. And I think my paisleys are going to run this way. So we got 4 1/4. 4 1/4. And then we're going to do, well, we're going to trim that off because that's going to be in my way. Okay. And then 5 1/2. Okay. So 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 covers the entire base, like so. And then we're going to do this one. Now, the fun thing about this is you could print 4 different butterflies with the same foil, and then you can use all of the same papers to make 4 different cards with all the same stuff. 4 1/4. Oops, that was dumb. Don't mind me. So 4 1/4, we're going to do 3/75 because we want it smaller. Wait, no, do we? We're going to take off 1/4 inch. So I'm going to start at 4 by 5 1/4. Because 5 1/2 minus 1/4, right? So there's that. I might trim that down more. I'm not 100% sure. It's going to depend on the butterfly. I need a new blade in my trimmer. So when you see this, this just means your blade is dull. And mine is uber dull. I keep going to the craft store and forgetting to buy new one. And see here, I've got enough to make more cards. This is going to be so much fun. And all your leftover bits, you can do patterns together. So that one. And let us, do we want to do let me grab a scrap of paper here. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I need a scrap of paper. Because, so this has some pinks in it. So I'm going to bring in the pinks off the back of the paper. Well, that is not pink. Ooh, but that looks good with that. I think I am going to use that though. So we're going to do medium, light, and dark. So I'm going to just fill this little bugger in the whole way. Oh yeah, I'm actually going to fussy cut this guy out because I'm thinking it's going to look really nice, and that's why I might trim this down more so we can see more of the plaid or paisley back there. And I am not a specialist colorer. I like to lay it down and get it done and over with. So I'm just going to go in with the lightest color first and just get a nice base on there. And I'm going to be a little bit cautious about going over my foil. A little teeny bit's not going to hurt, but the alcohol will actually stay on the foil. It won't rub off like your ink pads. So you're going to stay in the lines a little bit better than normally. But again, we just want something easy peasy, because, you know, say like you need to bust out a bunch of cards to your family to welcome in the spring or whatever. You print up your big old butterflies, color them in with color pencils, crayons, watercolors, anything that you want to play around with. You can do that. If you're not sure, you can watch some videos, get some ideas. If you're looking for things to print to color, coloring pages, there's a bazillion places where you can download coloring pages for free. And you just print them smaller to make them accessible for card fronts. If you go to Etsy and find cut files, you know, anything that's a cut file that has a lot of black space is going to be great for foiling. Just be careful if you're out there and you're wanting to sell your projects. Just look for ones that are that come with a limited license that will allow you to sell them. Make sure they don't say personal use only. That way there you can do your own selling to your family and friends that might need boxes of cards to mail out. People wanting easy Christmas gifts. You know, you do a whole bunch of these and you can do like little card gift sets that people can buy from you. That peachy color actually turned out really nice. I like that. And I think this is my Nina 80 pound. I don't know. You guys watched my last video. Remember, any paper that's the smoother the better for good foiling. But you can even print on copy paper, though I don't know how that would marker, but maybe regular markers instead of your alcohol markers. Okay, now we're going to come in with our mid one. Okay, and I'm just going to bring a little bit out from the body. Maybe, I don't know. Gonna just go over the top where those two meet and blend that out a little bit. Let's do that over here too. Get some more color in there, and then right in there. There we go. I like that better. Okay, so we came up to about here with that. And right about there with that. And right about there. And right about there. That works. There. I did miss that right there. Okay. And then just put in some color to about there. There. Oops, is that the right one? Yep. And then we're gonna do this pink here. This pink here. Okay, and then we're gonna get to this one ready. I'm gonna just put a little bit more down on the right there. Get a little bit darker. There we go. There we go. And there's that one, all nice and colored. Get a little bit of shadowing in there. Nothing fancy for me, but you can go uber duper detailed. What are the markers you're using? My apologies. I guess I should have said something. Today we're using the Arteza Everblends. If you have that particular set, it's basically if you don't have this set, you're wanting to do 3 shades of pink and, oh, I didn't use fuchsia, never mind. So I just used 3 shades of pink. It's actually peaches and cream, cherry blossom, and watermelon pink out of the Arteza set. So those are the 3 I used, but you can definitely pick 3 shades of pink or peach to get in there. That would be good in the blues and whatnot, but I thought it would be pretty with the green and whatnot in there. Whew. And now we're just going to fussy cut. Now with your fussy cutting, you can get right up to the edge because these designs are super nice. If you have a scan and cut, these should cut out pretty darn good. If you have the print and cut feature on your cutting machine, I don't know why my Cricut's not that old, but I don't have that feature on mine, and it's kind of sad. But you can get super close, or you can leave yourself a halo. You can do whatever you like. And as you can see, I'm just leaving a halo. I don't particularly want to get super fancy with this one. Because say like you printed out 5, 10 of these, a dozen, if you're doing a box of cards, you know, you want something easy to do. Hi, Jonah. Hopefully your day at work was nice and not too bad. For all those that have to go to work, I feel for you. All right, so easy peasy, right aroundy. Okay. You can definitely stop there. You can ink blend. You can do all sorts of stuff. Ew, look at that. And of course, in the Etsy shop, these will be SVGs, so you can make them any size that you want. I'm loving that, but I'm not digging the white. So I think we're going to come in with some Minty Fresh with some of this one, just because I think that will be a nice mix. I don't know what color that is. Nothing, apparently. And these ink pads, most inks are going to rub right off of the foil. So you don't have to be super, super cautious about it. And I'm just going to, oops, try not to bend the little tintily thingy. Just mix my greens a little bit, kind of like my nails. Okay. And you can take a nice soft tissue or a cloth, and where you see the ink right on there, you're just gonna rub it right off. Okay, I don't know if you can see where it's been rubbed off there. Okay, comes right off. It's fabulous. Makes card making super nice. You can just rub that off. Okay. Ooh, that looks much better. And then that's going to blend in with that, which actually, let's darken up those edges. Oops, I get a little rough. You don't have to be as rough. Don't have to be rough with your stuff. There we go. A little bit darker there. There we go. Got some nice green color going down. Hold on one second, my friends. I need my water. I have one of these. I printed those from another video. Ink those up today. And nothing wasted. Dry my spot. Get my paper. Yeah, see? So even if you have a paper and you're like, I like it, but there's something wrong, you can ink that right up. You can add more green to it. So I've got this darker green to the lighter green. Yeah. Just make it yours. Make it you, however you want to do it. Yep, if you go to the FSC and on Facebook, if you're in a group, any group, each group is going to have their own search icon up at the top. In that search icon, you can type whatever it is you're looking for. In this case, you want to find Gloria. So you would go up there and type in Gloria Wolf, and it will pull up anything she's commented on. And then all you have to do is click on her icon, and you can send her a private message that way to order the fabulous glue toppers. And she now has them so that they go in the super, super fine point. So you can have one for each. Okay. I love my green top. Look, I'm just matching all day today. All this lovely green. Did anybody else see me just do that? Aha! Look at that. So I just used 2 pieces of tape on this. Nothing fancy. Okay. And I'm not sad that I covered most of that up. You know why? Because if I don't use it, it won't get used. And, it'll just be collecting dust. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to put that down there, but watch. We're going to get some, pardon me, I need to scooch you. I need some pop dots. Pop dots. We're going to put a couple of pop dots on the other side of the wings. Just a couple. It's not going to hurt anything if it doesn't all have pop dots. We're going to put a couple pop dots there. But before we do that, let me get this. This is super lightweight paper. Okay. So, I don't need a lot of tape. It's going to stay put. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in there just to help hold down the corners. Let go of me. Because these are going to be the same size. We can apply it like so. Fabulous. All right. And now, if we do this, peel our center, pop these little backings off. Oops. Woohoo! Look at that. And then you can put it on crooked. Oh yes, I lied. We're gonna do it crooked. Okay. And then see that just because we put a couple of dimensionals, pop dots, whatever you want to call them, we put some foam adhesive in there to give it a little bit of lift. Okay. Pretty slick. But because I made it crooked, it may not fit in the normal envelope. But that's okay. And see, these are fun if you get an SVG. And this is with anything. If you have ducks, rabbits, whatever, you can scale them and make like little baby ones. So you could print like a big one with some little ones coming off of it. That's one done. Woohoo! I guess I should hold that up. So if we want to see. So we've got our pattern paper, a solid paper that we put a little inking on, and then we left a halo, but we went ahead and inked that halo so it wasn't stark white. And this is such a nice fat design that you could literally cut right up into there. Okay. Hello, Mr. Ryan from Glitter Grunge Greetings. Hi, Kim in Alaska, and anybody else that I may have missed. I thank you for stopping by today. So, which one do we want to play with next? We have Star Rainbow. We have the stripedy one, or we have our, that one. What one is this one? What one did we call this one, guys? Picked up everything I need but that. This is the tie-dyed. Anybody have a preference? Ooh, we could do tie-dyed with ink smooshing. Let's do that. That'll be fun. Let's do some blues and purples. Ryan got a foiled present. What? Craft with Barbara. Am I late to the party? Just a little bit. We finished one card. We're working on another one now. So we're going to do this one with some ink smooshing. And I'm going to do it in kind of layers because I don't want to contaminate my purple. So I'm going to put down a little bit of blue. Okay. Then I'm going to squirt it. Pick it up there. Pick it up there. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Okay, so then I'm going to do that. Use another piece that I had from something else. Yeah, that one didn't work out so well. Pick it up, because this one's already got some blue on there. We'll just clean up that blue. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so now we're going to throw down some purple. Let me dry this, though, because I kind of want them to be layered. I don't want them... Do-do-do. Let me dry. Do the pop dots work better if you sing? Yes, I believe so. You gotta sing to your supplies. You gotta make them happy. Get some purple in there. Crown me with some triple berry. Gotta love that triple berry. That is not water. Do not squirt glue all over. Okay, we're gonna pick that one up there. Oh yes, pick that one up there. That one. Yeah, look at how easy peasy that is. Now, if you printed your butterfly a bazillion times, you foiled them all, then you make your mess. And you can literally go in with all of them, if this is the method, you can make a ton of cards all at once. But of course, I like mine all different. Ooh, we're going to add some of that red into this one. A little bit more water. Yeah, look at that. Dry that up. A little bit of purple looks nice in there. All right. See how easy that one was? And so maybe this one, I'm going to go right up to that foil this time. And again, if you have the scan and cut, the print and cut feature, you can basically ignore this step. Or if you have vinyl, you could cut this out with vinyl. And then, because you don't have to have it foiled, you could use vinyl, you could use sticker paper, anything you can cut out. Foil cardstock, you know, you can cut this out with your Cricut or your Silhouette or your the brother thingy that I really want, the scan and cut. But But if you don't have those fancy tools and you have the time, you could go print these all up, however you're going to deal with them. Ooh, now see, I left this one open in there. Do I want to cut it all the way around? I don't know. I have options. Maybe, yes, I'm going to cut out the wings. I don't want the little body. You could print up a whole bunch of these, sit at your couch while your shows are on, and just do some fussy cutting. Sorry, I'm kind of focusing, and that's what happens when you decide to cut right up to the edge. And again, these are nice fat lines, so if you go over a little, nobody's gonna know. I won't even know, and it's my design. I'll be like, oh, look at that fabulous cut. Okay, going in for the home stretch. Turn, keep turning. Okay, so maybe we don't want that. Maybe we want the wings and a saying across the center. How fun would that be? I don't have sayings, but you could. Let me get the paper I picked for that one. Which one was this? That one with, yeah, because that one goes with that one. So I picked some brown. I thought would just go with that so nicely. Am I liking this curly business? I'm liking the curly business. I feel like we need some more shimmer. Maybe, let me cut this down. Let me cut this down because I'm thinking we might emboss those edges the quick way. So we need, I don't know. Will you fit through there? What is your malfunction? It won't fit through there. SOP. Okay, fine. I won't use you then. See how you are? Gosh darn. Gotta use the one that needs a replacement. 5.5. That's our base, 5.5 by 4.25. That does not look like 5.5, but it is. And then 4.25. Let's trim that side off. 4.25. Okay. Oh, somebody didn't cut all the way down yet. Dork. Okay, so there's that. So that's going to cover our entire base. And no, it's not, because that's like hanging off quite a bit. Somebody didn't cut the other paper straight. So we'll just take off a little bit. There we go. Ah, perfect. Okay, so we're going to have that. And then we're going to do, see, that is, what is this? That's 4/75. That's too small. I need 5 by 3/75. Is that right? We'll find out. 3/75. 3/75. Yes, I did it right. I didn't muck it up. Okay, there's that. But yeah, I think we need to muck up the edges a little bit because I'm not 100% happy with either of those. And this one, we're gonna grab out a nice dark brown. Okay, get your little inkies, get your inky business. Pardon me while I clean that off, because I'm sure I didn't before I put it away. Okay, this one is just one of those distressors. Okay, so you're like, it's brown, what are you doing? So this has got some distressing in it, and what we're going to do is just put like a vignette around there. Okay, so we're gonna go big in the corners, and then just a little bit around the edges, and it can be hit and miss. It doesn't have to be fabulous. And then we're gonna go big in the corners. Okay, a little darker in those corners, and then just a little bit on the edges. Okay, so it just adds, I don't know why, but this simple little trick took seconds to do, adds a lot of character to your paper. Okay, and when all you're doing is using pattern paper to get stuff done, you can definitely do that. Okay, butterfly wings, where'd your little chunky bit go? Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna clean that up, of course. Let me, ooh, that's gonna be pretty with that. Water! Oh, yes. Haha, gotta love that. 2 for deals. Get that to dry. Dry that up and grab some embossing powder. I don't know, which ones do you guys think? I'm thinking copper, because then it will accent the darker parts in there. Although this gold is kind of dark too. Debate. First a mark. That's my good one. First a mark. Okay. So all we're going to do is, I don't want a huge area. This paper has a texture to it. It's really smooth on that side. That's why I kept doing this. I think I'm going to keep this in the front, that's more textured. And we're just going to dust the edge. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Get some color in there. And you can see, because it'll give like this little shiny bit. And you can see that I went really deep there, so I might have to brush off some there. Or not. We'll see how it looks when it sticks down. Okay, so... Ooh, that was squeaky. I'm thinking, well, maybe we'll go with the gold, because there is a lot of gold in there. Yeah, I think we're going to go gold. hugged everything, but I forgot my little doodad. Okay, so we're gonna sprinkle in some gold. All right, look at that. See, just hit and miss, all sorts of weird marks on there. We don't want precision. We want it to look unique. Okay, put this little guy away. I'm going to wipe because I'm sure there's dust all over now. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn on my heat gun. So if you need to mute your TVs and phones, now's the time. All right. Ugh, freaking powder everywhere. All the time. Why? Why? Ugh, powder. Okay, so now we got our wings. I want to put a saying right across the middle of there. What saying do I want to put across the middle? Nothing too fat. That would work. Yes, that would be fabulous. Okay, so we're going to bring back the polka dots. Cut that off. And then we're going to do I'll line that up on that line, and hopefully that might be too fat. Let me line it up with that. I don't know. I've run out of lines to line it up, so what I'm doing is I'm lining it up on this silver bar here in hopes that that will just be just what I need for that. Okay. Oh yeah, see that? Okay, and then let's do a practice run. See if this silver okay. that might work. I've got more, so if I mess it up, it'll be fine. Let me get that on there so I know what size I have to work with. Oops, that's not it. So we're gonna tape this little guy down. Craft with Barbara. Are those the Tim Holtz scissors? Yes, they sure are. And they're very grippy. They grab a hold of the paper and kind of just help those scissors go right along. They are unique though. They have like this serrated edge in there. So it does, depending on how you hold your scissors, will give a serrated mark. That doesn't bother me. I think it's interesting. So, oops. Okay. Why are we not? There we go. Okay, and then this is our base piece. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue again in the corners just to help it stay down. A little bit in the middle, because it's super lightweight. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay. And then this one is going to line up with this one. So beautiful. Look at that. Ooh, no. There we go. Fabulous. And we're going to put a little bit of tape on there. Nope, I think I want that part up top. I like that texture on there. Very fun. Okay. And then we're going to do these wings. Now I want those down so I can put my sentiment. What's the difference between art glitter glue and the Barely Art glue? I don't know. I think they're basically the same. It just, I think people's preference. I've been using it. I like it. I like it better than the Tombow liquid. This comes out so much easier than this. I really have to work on getting this out. But this has great adhesion. So I still use it every now and then. Notice the glitter glue dries quicker. That's good. The Barely, let's see. Jen says, I think the only difference is the Barely Art glue still works after freezing. Well, I'm sorry that it froze in the first place. That can't be very good working conditions. Art glitter glue, they can't ship in cold weather. It will freeze. That's very interesting. I did not know that. And hello, Miss Chow. How are you doing? Oops. I want to make sure I get this stinking butterfly upright. Yeah. I made an upside down butterfly the other day out of this particular pattern. It was not beautiful. Okay, so, okay, yeah. So we're going to put this wingy dingy. Well, I guess you're going down right there. Okay. And then this right through the middle. Do I want it all the way across? I'm thinking I want it all the way across, but I don't want those up that high. Oh, phew. Okay, so what I did in order to peel this up, because it sticks, is I grabbed a hold of the paper, and instead of peeling straight up, I twisted. I gave it a twist. Sometimes that helps peel that up. Sometimes it doesn't. But I'm lifting and twisting. Please come up. I really want to move you. Okay. And then that's a little bit crooked, but I think that'll be better than the way I had it before. Okay. And then we're going to put a nice... Yay, healthy baby. We love to hear that. That's wonderful. Is mom healthy as well? Are you doing okay? There. Thank you for joining today, Diane. Sorry if I missed you coming in, but she wants to know if there's any news, any hints for us. Miss Chow. Do you want it to be a surprise, Miss Chow? Or are you going to find out when you can? Or no, we're supposed to have that baby reveal thingy. Never mind. We're going to have that, right? All right. See, I like that way better. Okay, that's much more better. But I think I'm just going to run the brown to there, though. So I'm going to snip that one right there. Oh, she already knows. What? Oh, I want to know now, but I'll wait. Okay. So there's that. So if you have those little cinnamon strips, you know, that would be perfect for right there. If you have a nice little one, you can print and emboss, you know, stamp and whatnot. That will be great there too. But I don't have that. Well, I probably do, but I'm not going to go look. So I'm just going to do a handwritten one. Hope it looks okay. Does beautiful have one L or two? Why do I do that? One. Okay. And then we need an exclamation point with a heart on it to fill that up. Well, thank you, Ms. Jen. I try. Sometimes it's not so wonderful. So we're just going to put a little bit of tape on the back of this. And we're going to stick that down. A little bit of tape as I unroll the whole roll there. Look at that. You don't need that much tape, honest to goodness. A little bit on either end would have sufficed. But it's the dollar store, so eh. Okay, so we're going to line that up right there and right there. And voila! So we've got our pattern paper, our plain paper. We inked the edges, we embossed the edges, we ink smushed and did foiling for those. And again, you know, you can play with it and get it to stand up for a little bit of dimension if you want. So yeah, so there's that one. Not too shabby. Okay, so we did 2 cards, my friends, and I don't know, how long have I been on? Why does this not say how long I've been on? Well, what time is it? It's 8:13, so I've had you over an hour, a little bit over an hour. I don't even know where the other card went. It's MIA, people. It ran away. Okay. So those are the cards we made. both using a little bit of patterned, a little bit of plain, you know. And this one here, if I were to do this one again, because I turned this crooked, I think I should have cut this down even smaller than this. This is the, I don't know what that is. I cut it and I don't remember. So 3, and I would probably do 3.5 by 4 3/4, I think, is what I should have cut this one down to. And then we would have had way more of that pattern paper showing. I think it would have just looked a lot better. Auntie Kelly and hello Annette. Thank you both for watching and stopping by. I hope you're having fun at work, Miss Auntie. Is Annette crafting along, or is she just watching today? June M says hello to everybody. Hello. Hi, Kiki. Yes, the Kelly Walsh on there, everybody. That's my auntie. Whoop, whoop. She's all the way back in Spokane. I do miss her. But hopefully maybe this summer we can meet in the middle or something. Go camping. But so there's those two. So she's cleaning her craft room. Yeah. Cleaning is good because then it motivates us to get it dirty again. No sense of cleaning it if you're not willing to get it dirty again. Oops. So do we want to make one more card, or are you guys all done for the day? Got your dinners and stuff to get to? Those actually turn out pretty good. I'm happy. Alrighty. And then I've got these two to play with, and then they could be almost like a set. Almost. Yeah. Alright. Well, okay, my friends. I think we will call that an evening, because it is almost 8 something. I don't know. I just looked. Yeah. 8:16. Not too shabby. Oops. If you guys have any questions or anything, you can definitely drop me comments after the video, or you can message me directly at chatwithsassy@gmail.com. And then, yeah, keep an eye out. These are going to wind up in the Etsy shop. And I've got some stuff for the Chat with Sassy Facebook group that's coming out this weekend, and also the FSC. So definitely check those out. Okay. Keep an eye out. And thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by. We will see you. Ooh, I'm going to sneak in tomorrow at noon. And if anybody wants to join, that's fine. But I thought I'd sit down and do a noon Christmas card tomorrow. I need to get my Christmas cards done for this month, so I stay on top, and I thought I'd just pop in at noon tomorrow. So we will see you then if you choose to. Until then, bye-bye, everyone. Look at me screaming there. Screaming night, everyone.